Okay, so everything is more difficult than it really needs to be, and it's pretty crazy. So, trying to figure out a way I can do interviews with other musicians remotely, and I was trying to use the Riverside app, and even with its technology and its compression in this apartment, there's so much background noise that it was really making things difficult. You know, what kind of background noise am I dealing with? It's early spring in Chicago, so it's still cold, so the heater has to be on, so you hear the furnace running in the background, and that makes things dry. I have a shit ton of guitars, so then humidifiers have to run, all of this background noise. And I had this problem too with the home studio back when I lived in a house and had a giant basement. If it was in the winter, the furnace would kick on. If it was in the summer, the air conditioner would kick on, and it was just bad. So what I'm trying to do here is I'm recording tests using just the Cam app. So taking the complexity of Riverside out, and I'm recording on the Zoom Podtracker P8. So what I did notice in the videos talking about it and then also on using it, it's got good limiter and noise gate ability, and unlike when you're trying to do it on the PC, it's running a software. The noise compression and such is running hardware on this particular device on the Zoom Podtracker P8. So what I'm hoping I'll be able to do is take this into my DAW, cut out the audio track from the camera here. From you, I'm talking to you, Q2n, because as good as it is with its internal microphones, it's picking up all the noise, and it does. If I wanted to limit and compress it, I'd have to do it in software, where the Zoom, once again, podcast or Podtracker P8 is hopefully doing this in hardware, and I'll hopefully be able to get a clean signal. Maybe I can even compare the two, but that sounds a little ambitious. If I get something that works, I'm going to use this. And that's the other thing too. When I was listening to the Riverside podcast on the cloud, I live across from a fire station as well. So then there was fire trucks going by, and it was a freaking nightmare. So let's see what happens here. Gonna hit stop on both. 3, 2, 1, stop.